Welcome back. It's day 28. So today I'm going to be talking about additional ways to reprogram your own supercomputer. I'll be doing an intro to hypnosis and tapping and chakras. And I just want to recognize that we are the most amazing machines I've ever seen. If you've never taken a looked at us as supercomputers, we totally are. Think again. So on day 14, I gave you many examples, comparisons between how we are versus how computers are, how we process things and the way computers process things, and it's pretty amazing. Everything that enters our subconscious and our bodies is really just information, and our job is to process, organize, and eliminate the information given to us. So looking at ourselves as supercomputers can be a great thing, because we can recognize that we're all responsible for the information and the experiences that we've collected, organized, stored, processed, and eliminated through our lives. And we can choose to consciously defragment our own system, get rid of unwanted data, reorganize our internal files, update our system, and add new programs. And we can literally reprogram ourselves to operate exactly how we want to operate. So imagine if computers had the ability to choose what and how they want to run and program and reprogram themselves as needed. Well, we have that ability, and they probably will soon too if they don't already. But today I'm going to introduce you to a couple of ways to reprogram your subconscious mind, which is the operation system for your supercomputer. There are a few ways to do this, but here are my personal favorites. Like I love hypnosis, tapping, positive affirmations, meditation, auto-suggestion, chakra clearing, and trusting my inner knowing. I'm not going to get into all of these in this video, but we will cover hypnosis, affirmations, and a brief intro to tapping. Hypnosis is an artificially induced sleep-like condition which heightens suggestibility and receptivity to directions and helps people alter unwanted behaviors and recover from a wide range of conditions, such as physical pain, sleep issues, anxiety, and mental illness. I do some form of self-hypnosis every day, and I create self-hypnosis recordings for myself and some of my clients depending on the level of comfort and awareness with the process and what they want to accomplish. I do a lot of guided self-hypnosis sessions provided by others, and I even record my own, like I said, because I want to be very conscious of what I put into my mind. Not everything that's offered by others is going to be what I'm looking for. However, I've found some really great quality self-hypnosis online by some very reliable hypnotherapists. Some offer mobile apps, and some offer free sessions online and on YouTube. So if you're going to be looking for online meditations and hypnosis sessions, make sure that you're getting them from a credible source. Because after all, this is your mind and your life. And you want to make sure that the information that you're processing and putting into your supercomputer is quality and not infected with viruses. And then there's tapping. I don't know if you've ever heard of tapping or if you use tapping, or EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. According to eft.mercola.com, EFT is a form of psychological acupressure based on the same energy meridians used in traditional acupuncture to treat physical and emotional ailments for over 5,000 years, but without the invasiveness of needles. So I've used EFT for a few years now and found it very beneficial to clear negative blocks and negative thoughts or any energy blockages within me. I used the technique the way it was designed for a few years, but then I noticed I still had a lot of stuff, unwanted, uncomfortable energy lingering in my body. It would be like pools of energy would be collected in certain areas. And me being the experimental kind of person that I am, decided to play with it and see if I found something that worked better for me. And of course I did. So some people may argue with how I do this, but it's my body and what works for me, and what works for me is what I'm going to use, obviously. So I'm going to share with you what I do in case it works for you too. For the sake of this video, I will do a traditional EFT treatment to clear negative, unwanted energies from within my body. And you can follow along right with me and clear yourself of these negative feelings and blocks too. But then afterwards, I'll share with you how I do a bit of a variation for EFT with my own personal use, or for my own personal use, which seems to work great. Now, I'd highly recommend doing it the way that it's designed for some time before playing around with variations, because people have been doing this technique for thousands of years and it works. If you happen to notice you still have additional blockages like I did, then you can explore how to clear those too. I'll be attaching a PDF diagram to this, like an image, so that you can print it out for future use, and it will tell you where to tap in which order. Okay? So are you ready? Just follow along. You're going to start tapping on your hand like this, and you speak while tapping. And by doing this tapping along with me, you are agreeing to take full responsibility for your own well-being. Okay? Taking full responsibility for my own well-being. Even though my body has all kinds of mixed emotions right now and all kinds of energy that I don't know what to do with, I completely and deeply love and approve of myself. Even though my body is filled with mixed emotions and energies I'm not sure what to do with, I completely love and honor myself. I am filled with mixed emotions, and I don't know what to do with this energy. Sometimes it's a bit of frustration because it gets stuck inside me, sometimes even in the pit of my stomach, and sometimes it gathers in other areas of my body. Sometimes I just don't know how I should act or how I should be because I've got all this energy within me. But I'm recognizing that there are ways to release energy. And I'm recognizing that it's just a way of flowing, that I have the ability to let and release this energy. And while I'm having this energy traveling throughout my body and getting stuck in different places, I completely and deeply love myself, honor myself, and accept and love and honor everyone else who happens to be a part of my life. I have mixed energy. Energy is moving about my body, and it feels like it's trapped in some places. And it's okay, because I have the ability to release this energy. And I'm learning how to do this. And I never knew how to do this before. And it's okay to take a while to learn and to practice. And I may not get it right away. And it's okay not to get it right away. Every little bit that I do, every little bit that I learn towards freeing the energy and letting it go and release it from my body, it all feels good. And every little bit feels better. And I'm committing to learning to do this because my happiness and my well-being is worth it. I'm going to be letting the energy flow. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting the energy flow. And I'm ready. And even if I don't get it perfect, I'm ready to release it. I'm feeling better already. I'm proud of everything that I've learned and I've done. Most of the energy is moving within my body now, and all I'm starting to feel is excitement. And I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Yeah, I'm releasing the energy. I'm doing it. I feel pretty good now. And I feel confident that I can do this again. Okay, so that was the first video I've ever done on tapping, so if it wasn't perfect, apologize. But how did that feel? Were you able to clear some of your negative energy? Feel free to share in the comments below what your experience was like. And for myself, when I do tapping, I do it a little bit differently. I find for myself that I do get different parts that have energy pooled within my body. This tapping session actually allowed me to clear it, but it was focused on clearing energy, so that might have been why. But sometimes I get energy stuck here, and I get energy stuck here. And what I tend to do is when I'm doing my tapping, I tap a little bit on wherever the area is, and I visualize that I'm loosening up the energy. And then I take my fingertips and I put my fingers on wherever the place is after. And I imagine that there's a color. And the color that's the energy within me kind of goes into my fingertips, right? So my fingertips are actually drawing out the energy. I'm using this to draw the energy blockages out of my body. And you can, like, if you do this and you believe that it's working, like, you can actually feel it. Like, I can feel the energy coming out and my body feeling clear after. And if your hand gets too hot, or if there's too much stuff, I guess, that builds up, you can actually just shake it off. And then you can clear your hand and bring it back, and you can, like, draw all of the negative energy out of the places in your body and just be free flowing. It's awesome. So wanted to share that with you. Other ways to clear your energy, like we discussed yesterday, was to let it flow through singing or dancing, sports, scribbling, anything else that's like movement or release, some kind of self-expression of some kind. And if you enjoy doing the tapping, you want to learn more about it or do some additional tapping, somebody that I found online who I really like is Brad Yates. He's on YouTube. He's been doing tapping for a long time, and he has a tapping video on pretty much every topic possible. It's kind of his thing. So if there's anything specific that's bothering you, you could likely find one of his videos and tap along with him. Brad's pretty good. And Brad, if you're reading this, like in the book, or watching this video, I'd like to say thank you for everything you've helped me out with. I'm a big fan. I remember one of the videos that you did, Brad, and you were giving a shout out to Ellen DeGeneres because he's a big fan of hers. And I just thought that was really cute. So Ellen, if you happen to be watching this too, my kids are preparing to be on your show, and you're absolutely hilarious. So I think your sense of humor and theirs would be like, awesome. Anyways, until next time, that's it for homework today. Just spend some time doing some tapping, feeling your energy, and releasing negative energy from your fingertips. Really feels good to clear yourself and be free of negativity, especially when you're starting the day, or if you've had something happen that shifted the energy in not such a great way. You can do this at any time, anywhere. People might find it weird if you're doing it in the supermarket, but it's actually becoming fairly common and mainstream, so you might be surprised. You could end up making some new friends. We've only got 2 days left together for this program. It's crazy, eh? Where does the time go? So remember to use your happiness habits checklist, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.